welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Ashley. So today's video is going to be an affordable drugstore glam. So if you'd like to see how I slayed my face from start to finish, keep watching. Hi beauties. So before we get started on this video, I just have to say thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. We are officially at 1K, okay? 1K. Not that I didn't think that I would get here, but I just, so I appreciate the love and the support so much from you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, forever beauties. I love you guys. Thank you for riding with me. Thank you for the support, honey. Thank you for sharing me with your friends and your loved ones. I appreciate it endlessly. I'm just so grateful for you guys. I'm so thankful that, you know, I'm able to be on this platform and enjoy my passion and, you know, have fun with you all, teach you some things. I'm just grateful. So thank you guys so much. Like when I hit 1K, I just had to pray it because I was just like, ooh, this is really just the start. This is the start. This is the beginning. And you know, what's for me will be for me. You know, God never misses, honey. He always has my back. So, you know, I just had to just thank him for the love and the support that I've gotten and for him allowing things to happen. But I just truly wanted to let you guys know, thank you so much. So now that we've passed 1K, honey, let's get to 5K. I just want to start off the video with thanking you all for the love and the support. And I'm just forever grateful for you guys. Now let's get into this affordable glam, honey. So I already did my brows off camera just to kind of just speed it up. So I just used my Morphe brow pencil and I just used my e.l.f. Cosmetics 16-hour camo concealer in deep cinnamon. So that's what I use to cover my brows, the usual. You know what though, I'm gonna add some of this. This is the NYX Thick It Stick It. This is what I got in espresso. I'm gonna add this on top. It has those fibers on it. So I'm just going to add this on top of my brows to see like if it just adds. It does add a little something. It definitely adds a little something. So today I'm thinking about doing a halo eye. So let's get into it. So I picked up the Milani Gilded Mini. This is in Champagne Problems. I don't know why there would be any problems. I'm curious as to how they came up with that name. But this is what she looks like. It is a cute palette. So cute. So I think I might do, you know what? I'm definitely going to go into my crease with this color. And then I'm going to mix these two colors for the lid. And then we're going to smoke out the outer V and the inner corner with this color. There are no shade names for this since it is a mini palette. But we're doing a halo eye. So I'm just going to go into that reddish brown color for my transition shade and start in my crease. But oh my gosh, I couldn't believe that. I can believe, but you know, when it was just like, oh my gosh, it's really happening, hitting 1K. And now we are on the journey to 5K. I definitely think at 5K I might do like a giveaway or something. Yeah, I think I might do something like that. So I'm just blending this in my crease. I will say this palette is definitely pigmented. I see the color coming up. So this is what it looks like so far. I'm just gonna blend out the edges or just blend out right on top of that with a plain fluffy blending brush just to make sure that it is just blown out. Now I'm gonna take more of like a dome fluffy brush and I'm gonna go into that deeper brown color. That was the last color in the palette right here. There is some fallout with this palette, but you know, you could always just dust it away and also tap your brush off to get rid of the excess. But I'm going into this color right here. It is not extremely deep, but I think it's deep enough that you should be able to see it. We'll just build on that intensity. Even if it's subtle, as long as the center pops, that's really the star of the show. So you just want to tap lightly that color, that deeper color, and sweep it to the center of the lid. And then you want to do the same in the outer V. So you want to act like you're making like a V motion in the outer V, sweeping that against the lash line and bringing it into the crease. I do kind of wish this color was deeper. So I'm just continuing to build up that intensity just so that we can see some definition. I know it's a little tough with this palette, mainly because this brown is not that deep. And you know what? I should have used like a Jumbo NYX pencil and put black down as the base, and then I should have done it that way. You know what? I'll just do that the next time because I definitely do not have one of those. I need to buy one. So now that I've laid that down, I'm just going to go over the edges of the inner and outer V just to blend that out. So essentially this is what it should look like. So now for those two shades, I'm gonna go in with some of my NYX glitter glue primer. This primer is amazing. If you need your shadows to pop, this is your girl, and she is completely affordable. I'm just putting a little bit on that brush and I'm just placing it right in the center where I didn't apply any shadow, and I'm just bringing that all the way up with tapping motions to my crease. And I am just blending that out, dragging it out a little bit to where we added that deeper brown color. I'm gonna mix those two colors, that champagne gold and that copper, and just place them right on the center. I'm just making tapping motions and sweeping. So essentially this is what it should look like. So I'm just going to go back in with that brush that I use in my outer V with that deeper brown color just to make sure it's blended. I didn't go back with any additional products, so I'm just tapping the edges of the gold and copper together just to make sure it is blending flawlessly into that deeper brown. So the focus is just the center. Adding a little bit more from that brush and blending it out. And then now just to complete that on the other side. So I'm just going back in with that brush that I used, that deeper brown color, just blending out those edges. I just went back also and just added a little bit more of that shimmery shadow just to make sure that it's popping and we are not losing it. So going back in with the brush that I used in my crease, just to blend out the top of that shadow. Just so there are no lines of demarcation. And just blending out the edges with a plain fluffy brush. This is essentially what the eye look should look like. Stunning. So I'm just going to pop on some lashes. So since I'm doing a halo eye, I didn't want to do like a wispy lash. I like wispy lashes more so for like a smoky outer V, honey. I'll pop a color on the lid. So I'm going in with these I Envy Kiss lashes. Excuse the container. No, I think it looks fine. This is in the style 06. These lashes are so bomb. So I'm going to pop these on. Alrighty, so now for complexion, we are going to go in with e.l.f.'s Putty Primer. This is going to give us that poreless, flawless skin, which we need. So for foundation, we're going in with Milani's. This is their Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation, and this is in Spice Almond. Now, I feel like they needed like a 12.5, but we're gonna see what this looks like. About 2 pumps. Oh yeah, we'll figure this out, but I feel like it might be a little light, but I'll make it work. I'm just going to add one more pump, and once I start to contour and conceal, it'll all come together. But I really do feel like they need another shade because I think 13 is a little too deep. But you know what? I think this might be the old foundation. I believe they might have reformulated it. So we'll see. I think I'll just try to pick up the newest one. So far it's looking okay. It's looking okay. So for concealer, I'm going in with the Milani Conceal and Perfect. This is their long wear concealer, and this is in the shade 165 Deep Tan. So I am going to place this under my under eye. This is supposed to be like really full coverage. A little bit to my chin, a little bit to my forehead, down the bridge of my nose. And now to contour, cream contour. We are going with the e.l.f. This is their putty bronzer, and this is in the shade Sunkissed. Love, love, love this cream bronzer. If you have not tried it out, please do so. It is stunning. So I'm just going to contour, get my forehead, my cheekbone. Look at how beautifully sculpted they look. So this concealer definitely looks like it dries down quickly. So I'm just going to start blending it out a little bit. I'm going to start with my chin. It definitely looks very full coverage. And it looks beautiful. It is blending out. I see why everybody was hype about this concealer. So now that that's blended out, I'm just going back in where I cream contoured. I'm not adding any extra product. I'm just bringing that back just to make sure that we didn't lose it. I'm gonna go right back on top of that concealer just to make sure everything is blended. Everything is looking blended. I'm just gonna let this concealer sit for like 1 minute just to reduce the creasing, and then I'm gonna go in and set. Okay, so now that we've let that dry down a little bit, it really, like, the creasing is very minimal with this concealer. So I definitely plan on keeping this. The foundation, we'll see. We'll see. I'm not really sure because in summertime, honey, I don't think it's going to do me right. So I'm going to set this concealer, and I'm going in with the Rimmel. This is their Stay Matte Mattifying Loose Powder, and this is in Transparent 001. So we are going to take this for a spin. Oh, it comes with a puff. That is so cute. I really hate this sticky film because I have nails. Where are my tweezers? So I'm going to take a little bit of that powder on my sponge and just press that in. Let's see what that's looking like. Okay, gonna press that in. I'm just going in with a light amount to just see as I build it up, because we do not want a cakey under eye. Okay, so far it is looking good. So we're just gonna go with my all over face powder. This is my L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour Fresh Wear in 365 Copper. Put this all over. I love this powder. It is a great full coverage foundation powder if you do need one that is drugstore and affordable. And I'm just sweeping that right under where I set the concealer just to make sure that everything is blended, fused together, and also flashback. I'm not sure about the flashback with this powder, so that's why I try to use just a little bit. But definitely sweeping your face powder underneath your eyes where you set your powder definitely helps to bring everything together. So for bronzer, I'm going with Luna Magic Beauty's bronzer in San Juan. Add a little bit here. This is such a pigmented bronzer, let me tell you. Look at that, snatched, okay? Luna did that. So for blush, I'm going with Black Radiance Beauty's Baked Blush in Toasted Almond. Y'all know I live for these colors, so this should be no surprise, okay? Y'all know I live for these colors. Just gonna add a little bit of that here. So now we're just missing a lip. Alrighty, now we are back. So I'm going to go in with my under eye with this NYX powder. This is their Can't Stop, Won't Stop Mattifying Powder in Brightening Peach. This is what she looks like. This is definitely a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Powder. So I'm just gonna use a little bit on my sponge, tap the rest on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to press this under my under eye because it's gonna give us that brightening look. And I'm just going to take my foundation brush with the powder and just sweep it. This keeps the under eye flawless and bright. So for highlighter, I'm going with the Luna Magic Beauty Highlighter in Caribbean. And add a little bit on my nose. So for the lip, I'm going with Revolution Beauty's. This is their IRL in Real Life Lip Definer. Now this is in the shade Americana Brown. So I'm just going to use this to line my lips. I'm definitely going to go in with one of my favorite nudes. This is the Maybelline Color Riche, and this is in the shade 172. This is what she looks like. So gorgeous. I love this shade. I'm going to add this right on top. So this is what it looks like on top, and then now y'all already know we are missing a gloss. I'm gonna go in with NYX Cosmetics. This is their This Is Milky Gloss in the shade Milk and Honey. Since this is a lighter gloss, I'm just going to place the color on the back of my hand right here because I don't want to stain the wand. So now I'm just gonna go in with a lip brush and add that on top. Oh, I love the smell of this. This smells like marshmallows. So alrighty beauties, this is the finished Glam. I hope you all enjoyed this video as much as I did. Thank you for helping me achieve to get to 1K and beyond, honey. We are on a journey to 5K. So as always beauties, thank you so much for your continued support, your love. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share me with your people. And also don't forget to hit those bell notification buttons so you know when I upload, and I will catch you in my next one. Thanks for watching.